You gotta grind if you really want it. Don't hesitate. You came this far, now finish out the whole dream. Nobody said it would be easy though.
What's up, Tootie gang? It's your girl Tootie Gang back with another video, and y'all, let's just get into this tea time because first of all, this ain't tea. This ain't tea, but I'm about to give you tea. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's just get straight to this video because So let's start with, we moved into this apartment in July, right? It's now November, so it's only been a couple months, right? I say around September-ish, right before my birthday. You know, you being in an apartment complex, they tell you don't have to sign parking, so you just park wherever, right? Wherever you find a empty spot, you park your car. Well, there's been a couple times we parked in a specific spot. We don't think nothing of it. We just see an empty spot, we park in it. And let's give her a name. Because I'm not going to call her a name. I really want to, but I'm not going to do that. Let's call her Karen. Let's call her Karen. Yeah. We're going to call her Karen. She's, I don't want to say disabled, but she claims she has back problems. Which is very ironic because she doesn't have handicap tags or anything in that nature. So basically, we just up here chilling, and this happened on Thursdays. How do I know that? Because I go live on my business page every Thursday for Creole Thing Thursday, and it's always at 7. So both of these incidents happened at around 6-ish. I don't remember exactly what time, but it was 6-ish. First time it happened, I answered the door. The second time it happened, he answered the door. So let's just get straight into it. So apparently there's certain people that have lived here for a while and they feel very entitled to parking spots that aren't theirs. And it's very funny because even the leasing manager knows about it, and she even told us time and time again, there's no signs. There's no sign parking. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So one of these Thursdays, I don't even remember the dates, but best believe it's all documented. Best believe. But she came up here. First of all, we don't even know who she is. She's never introduced herself, nothing like that. So we're just sitting here like, we don't know who this bitch is, right? We don't know who Karen is. So she comes up here. Mind you, we're on the 2nd floor, so there's stairs. So if you have back problems, I don't think you should be walking upstairs like that. But anyway, it's very funny because she lives upstairs as well, just on the opposite side of us. But anyway, so she knocks on our door. First of all, we barely have anybody over, and when they do, we know beforehand nobody's gonna just come up here knocking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she walks up, knocks on our door, and answer it, and she's basically like, I have back problems. Could you move your car so I can get the rest of my groceries out of my car into my apartment? And I'm just sitting here thinking like, bitch, who is you? Who is you knocking on my door at this time of night? First of all, asking me to move my car. So I did go out there, and I saw her vehicle, but I walked right back in here. I didn't move my fucking car because for what? For what? So I told him about it. It was what it was. One time thing, okay, cool. So we thought. I think maybe a week or two later, he parked in that same spot. She came up here again on a Thursday around 6 o'clock, knocking on the door again. And me and him like, this better not be this bitch again. But of course it had to be her, because who else would it be? So he answers the door this time, and I'm sitting here watching, and basically she does the same thing to him. I got back problems, could you move your car so I could move my groceries from my car to my apartment, and blah blah blah. And he's just like, no. He's straight up telling her no, and she just keeps going and pretty much trying to get pity from him, and he gives in. And he goes down there. He's like, oh, I feel bad. I'm like, so he goes down there, and I go a little bit after him, because when he went down there, I had to go get shoes because I have no shoes on. So I went and got shoes, and I went down there, and I stood to watch her vehicle and his. I didn't get to see him pulling out so she could back in or whatever the case was, but I did see her vehicle. So I'm like, okay, I know that's her vehicle, because when I went out there at first, I saw that same vehicle. So this is her vehicle. Cool. I know what she drives. I might not know where she lives, but I know what she drives. And I have her license plate, so I can give it to our leasing manager, because when you move in, they ask for all that information. So she'll know right off the rip who this bitch is, because she got her info. And it's so funny because I was literally documenting this to our leasing manager the entire time. I had to call so many times and tell her this, because, you know, I work a certain shift every day. I work a 9 to 5, pretty much, Monday through Friday. I don't have time to go up there and talk to her or write any type of report or anything like that. So I will go up there and tell her what was going down. And man, let me tell you, she was on our side the entire time, because she's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? I'm like, your attendant. First of all, it's your attendant. But anyway, so after that, it kind of cooled down a little bit. It was just whatever. And this time in October, I don't remember exactly what date it was in October, but he was parked in that same spot, and she was parked somewhere else, and her and one of our other neighbors were sitting outside. Mind you, I met this neighbor when we first moved in, because let's just call this one Nancy. So Karen and Nancy were outside talking, and when I pulled up, I pulled right in front of them, which was right next to his car. And I was just like, all right, if they smart, they don't tell me nothing, right? So I get out of the car, and every time I get home, I immediately go check the mail, because there's only one key, and most likely I am the one getting mail, so I go get it. So I'm pretty much maneuvering around my car, right? And Nancy decides to make a comment like, oh, so y'all two just gonna take up these parking spots, huh? And I'm just sitting here like, pretty much. So I walked away, right? Of course I knew they were congregating while I was going to get the mail. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Y'all want to start? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be young compared to y'all hoes, but don't play with me. So I come back up here because I had to drop all my stuff off anyway. I had my bags, my notes, and everything. I had everything in my hand. So I came in here to drop everything off, and I instantly looked at him and I said, you need to come outside. And he's sitting here like, what for? I'm like, you need to come outside. And he's dumbfounded. He's not knowing what's going on. And I pretty much fill him in on our way down there. And we go outside. They're still sitting there. And immediately he goes around the corner and he asks, so what's going on? And immediately Karen gets offended and starts popping off at the mouth. So them two are going back and forth, and me and Nancy just sitting there watching, because I'm just like, let her say one wrong thing and that's a wrap, right? So they're going back and forth, and then Nancy says, well, we've been here for such and such years and we always parked. And I'm just like, okay, Ian, if our leasing manager says there's no parking whatsoever, why is there a problem just because you've been here 25 years and old girl's been here for 10? I don't give a fuck. okay? Because if y'all would have came to us woman to woman, like, oh, you know, we've been here for a while and I like to park here. If you would be respectful not to park here, okay, cool. Say something. But don't sit here and act like we supposed to know, like we just moved in here. And first of all, there's no assigned parking, so what the fuck is the problem? Our problem really wasn't with Nancy because we didn't meet her since day one. Our problem wasn't with her. Our problem was with Karen. So, basically, we made it real clear. Stop fucking with us. Our leasing manager already knows about the situation, so whoop-de-whoop, bye. And it was funny because our next door neighbor, well, he's not really next door, but he's close to us. And we met him on the first day too. And he's cool as fuck. Karen went over to him because apparently them two used to work together, and she was trying to explain the situation to him, and he's just like, okay, well, first of all, you already know there's no assigned parking, and these two are nice as fuck, so why are you bothering them, pretty much. And it was just so funny because he said he was gonna go up to the office the next day and tell her about the situation, which she already pretty much knew about the situation. And I don't know what was said, what was done about the situation, but just know they haven't fucked with us since. And if that spot is available, he goes and parks his car there. And if he's not here or she's not here, I will park my car there. So if we see that spot available, we will park our cars there because it's available. And if her car's there, then her car's there. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I look young, yes. I'm always gonna look young, bitch. Period. But you. And the whole thing is, it's like, okay, you claiming you got back surgery, you got back problems, you have this and that. Why don't you have a handicap tag in your car? Why not talk to our manager and tell her that you need a handicap space? Because there are handicap spaces there. Their excuses, oh, there's someone that already uses it. Cry me a motherfucking river. Cry me a motherfucking river. So all I know is they haven't said shit yet. It's now November. They haven't said shit yet. But best believe if another incident happens, y'all may or may not hear from me. That's all I'm gonna say. So if I get real quiet, I said what I said. Because multiple people know about this situation. Not everybody, but multiple people know. So just know some shit went down if y'all don't hear from me. Just now. So I mean, we gonna be moving in a couple months anyway, so we're really not worried about it. But once you get Petty Tootie out, Petty Tootie's here, and she's here until she is done having fun with you, and that's period. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. It really isn't bothering me, but it's just funny, and it kind of, you know, simmered down a little bit. So I figured, why not go ahead and say something about it? I was gonna wait till we moved out of here to say something, but I just thought it was funny. Because hoes really be trying me. Like, bitch, I am a Libra sun, Cancer moon, and Aries rising. You don't want these problems. I promise you that. You don't want these problems. You don't. And that goes for anyone. PSA. Don't fuck with me. Don't do it if you value your life. That's all I'm gonna say. But Tootie gang, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tea time with Tootie. Next time I'm gonna have something really juicy. I mean, it was high. It was high. But I'm gonna have something better next time. Let me know if you guys want another segment, because y'all know I got time. When somebody tries me, I got time. And if I don't, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, y'all let me know. I will not hesitate to make another one for y'all, because oof. Fuck story times. It's tea time with Tootie. This cup may or may not have tea in it, but just know it's still tea time. Okay. But Tootie gang, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.